Hello you all, I'm BlaqueWitchYaya. Thank you so much for tuning into this video, and today I'm going to share a few beginner spiritual items. You guys know I don't like using the word beginner because why? You start your spiritual journey the day you are born, and every avenue, every church service, every whatever you've been through led you to this point. But for people who are just diving into the spiritual aspect, the nicks and knacks and learning things, these are a few items that I feel are best, and a few items that I started out with as I began to learn more, I collected more, and utilize more. But I feel like these are just the perfect go-to, the OGs that gets the job done. The crystal of the day is the clear quartz, and this is actually one of the items that will be mentioned later in this video because the clear quartz is the most versatile crystal in the bunch. The clear quartz has a wide range of benefits, from replacing negative energy with positive energy, detoxifying the individual it is called to, and balancing the mind, body, and soul. This translucent crystal is associated with the crown chakra and raises your consciousness and amplifies the energy of other crystals around it. And you can add the clear quartz crystal to your collection at BlaqueWitchYaya.com. So first things first, this may sound cheesy and unnecessary, but this. Silence. I had to find silence in my busy life. I am always busy, always doing something, so it's kind of hard for me to be still. And the best thing that has ever happened when it comes to my manifestations, my meditation, any ritual work that I am doing, having complete silence really helps me focus and helps me receive messages from the universe, to talk to myself, to see what's going on with myself. Just complete silence. And I feel that is best for a lot of people because, like I said, you're always talking to yourself, you're always on the go thinking about what you're going to do next. But once you master how to silence yourself, anything is possible because you are out there, you are open to receive and deliver messages to and from the universe. So silence is very important. So find your quiet spot, whether it's in the bathroom at your job, whether it is in your car, whether it's in the bathroom at your house. I just say bathroom a lot because that's where I find a lot of my silence. Now it's in my work area, but just make sure you find somewhere to find you and to be with you and only you, and no outside distractions. So silence is the number one thing that will get the job done, and easier to get access to if you can find the time to just be quiet. So the next item is Florida water. I absolutely love Florida water. To me, it's just an all-in-one spiritual cleanse. You can use it to cleanse your floors, cleanse your hands before you start your day. I have concocted a spray that will be available later that I spray around myself just to give myself a fresh start in the day. If I feel like I'm getting too hectic, too emotional, too stressed out throughout the day, I'll just spray some around me, and just the smell of it, the aura of it just brings in good energy, removes negative energy. It's the liquid, powerful form of sage. So I know some people who aren't too crazy about the smoke smell that comes from sage. You may have someone who is sensitive to smoke in your house, may have asthma, breathing problems, whatever. Florida water smells so daggone good. You ain't got to worry about it. It gets the job done. I use it before I do any manifestation, any ritual work. I use it to cleanse my crystals. If you use it to cleanse your crystals, do not use it for crystals that end with ITE, like pyrite, malachite, all that stuff. You want to avoid liquid. That's just a side note. But Florida water is just absolutely amazing. My boyfriend, the Baron, uses it to cleanse his hands before he does his tarot card reading, just to freshen up his energy, remove anything that he had on him prior to the reading. And he also has a video on how to utilize Florida water in different ways, so I have that link down below if you just want more than one way to use it. But I absolutely love Florida water. I keep a spray bottle of the mixture I was talking about in my purse. I always keep Florida water on me. I have it in my car, I have it in my room. So next is a white candle. I like to use the short white candles, just in my opinion. You can get the tall white ones. You can get them from like Walmart, you can get them from Dollar Tree or Botanica. And I say the white ones just to start out with because the white ones are universal, so you can kind of craft it to what you need to craft it for. Like, I don't know if you guys can see in here, but I have this one dressed for a certain purpose. So I say the white ones just so you don't have to go out and buy a collection of different candles, just so you can use that white one and you can write a petition position for whatever you need that white candle for, because it can kind of morph into whatever you need it to be. You can dress it freely how you want to with the different herbs that are correlated with the need that you have. So I just say white candles because, you know, it's like a all-in-one. All of these are all-in-one. So if you don't want to go out and spend a whole bunch of money on a whole bunch of spiritual items, these are things that you can just mix and match and craft to what you need when you're starting into the collectorial part of the spiritual stuff. Next is a clear quartz crystal. You guys know that amethyst was my very first crystal, the very first crystal I was drawn to, so I'll always have this. But if you're just collecting crystals, I always say start off with a clear quartz, just because just like a white candle, this is like the all-in-one crystal, and it could just amplify any needs, any spiritual talents, gifts that you have, any auras that you need fixing, removing that negative energy, resetting your atmosphere, your aura, whatever. The clear quartz can be manipulated, craft, mix and match as well for your intentions and for your energy, so you can just charge this the way you feel need be for yourself. So I feel like the clear quartz is the perfect crystal to have, unless you are called to a different crystal. I'm not saying go there and specifically get a clear quartz. You may be a pyrite type of girl, you may be a rose quartz type of boy. Whatever you are called to, perfect, good to go. But I feel like a clear quartz is always good to have no matter what. The last item is a journal. I know a lot of people have different types of journals for different things. I collect journals like y'all. I have a gajillion journals. Wherever I find a nice journal, I'll be sure to get it, just because I like to have all of my manifestations and writing and scripting, and sometimes I just write letters to the universe. I like to have everything in a different journal, but having that one solid journal for your scripting and for your manifestations would be perfect. And this is the perfect way to keep it organized if you are a writer, just to have it all in one area. And one thing I like to do, I like to go back and read the manifestations that I did before, because sometimes you'll be surprised that things came true that you forgot you even wrote about. So I feel like this is the perfect way just to keep track of your manifestations and just to have it all in one place so you never lose them. It's always neat and organized, and it's readily available when you want to reread it for a full moon, when you want to remind yourself of your manifestations, or you have a new goal that you want to work on. So a journal, and of course a pen or a pencil. Or if you're a typer, let me see, if you're a typer, this is just an alternative, an iPad. This is also good if you just download Microsoft. Just type up what your manifestations are. If you're a singer, sing out your song. If you're a poetry person, write in poetry your manifestations, whatever your talent is and the best way you express yourself. Just get something where you can collectively always have it. So if you want to sing your manifestations, do your voice memo on your phone so you can always have it in one area. If you want to beatbox it out, just record it so you can always have it and you can always go back to it. So thank you guys so much for tuning into this video. Let me know down below, what are some items that you started out with? What was your first spiritual item purchase? What's the first thing you got when you went to a botanical for the first time? Let me know down below so we can chit chat. But like I always say, as above, so below, as within, so without, as the universe, so the soul. Until next time, you guys, Ashe, baby.